I see the people.
Hey guys, it's me again. Hi, welcome back. First of all, thank you so much. I can't believe we reached 35k. It's amazing. I'm blown away. I really cannot believe that all this is happening. It makes me so happy that you enjoy all of my work, all of my stuff. It just makes me want to do more and more and more. Thank you for all the nice comments and messages and feedbacks and everything. I really appreciate it so much. As you remember, hopefully from the last video, I promised you to go grocery shopping, and I didn't buy anything yet at all, just to make it all empty so I can take you to the grocery store. And I was just eating like the same thing that I had over and over again the last 3-4 meals. It was so boring, but I wanted to film for you so I can really buy everything I need. I have no fruit, almost no vegetable left, water and dog food, everything. Even Penyo's food is empty. So we're gonna go there today. As you hopefully remember, I got this thing. It's like so tiny and so small, and I thought about maybe install it like up here. I'm not sure yet though. For some herbs, I definitely need cilantro and thyme and rosemary, because this is the stuff I really like to use fresh, and I really want to have like a little garden in my bed. And we're gonna do that today as well. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you, yesterday when I was editing the video in the bar, someone started talking to me because he recognized me, and we just had a nice talk, and I went with him and he offered me a shower, and he showed me around in his house, and he had like a mosquito net, and I told him that I really needed one because as it gets hotter and hotter, the mosquitoes are here and I don't want them in my van. So he had a spare one and he gave me one, and I installed it this morning. Here, I don't know if you see it, it's black. I fold it now all the way, and you can fold it up all the way. It's like a really cheap and simple solution. Although for me it was really cheap because it was for free. We had a nice dinner afterwards and it was really nice. We had some nice talks, and yeah, I made a new companion here around Portugal again. And I know you're probably going to be worried, like, oh, how can you just go with him after such a short time? Don't worry guys, I think I've met a lot of people now, and I feel like I do have a really good gut feeling about human beings, because I do meet a lot of people on my daily basis, and I feel like I can really tell if someone is real or not real. I think maybe just the same way as you can tell it about me when you watch my videos. I hope so. At least that's what some of you are telling me, that you really like my authenticity, and I think it's the same way as you can feel it with me. I can feel it with other people. So I know you're always worried and taking care, and I'm really grateful for it, but don't worry, I will always take care. So now we're gonna search for a grocery store and buy a lot of yummy food. Yay! Who's excited? I am. All right, let's go.
Stay on for Lisa. She more Solange, no, she gon' pull on me, pull like weed, entice me. She my queen. Yeah, whoa, yeah.
As I was just about to film the grocery store thing, something happened in between. I asked a lot on my Instagram story what might be the problem, because every time when I brake now, this car stops completely. So yeah, I'll see. Okay guys, so I parked in front of the mechanic, which is right there. I checked the belt for the alternator, I checked the cables for the battery. None of it is the problem, because I tightened up the belt, it was a bit loose. It's still like kind of flicking. So now I'm just here. At least it's nice, and at least I made the mosquito net. Just wanted to tell you how the status is. I'm just gonna be here, unfortunately, and I wanted to take you so bad to like the grocery store to show you what I buy for food. And Penyo doesn't have any food, so I have to cook in some rice tonight or something like that. I don't know. Actually, I'm not too upset that these kind of things happen, because they really show you how my van life is as well. It's part of the process, so yeah. I changed now, and I told you that I don't have any food for Penyo anymore. And Penyo, yeah, I know you're hungry. He's so hungry now. And because we didn't have any food, I cooked him rice with tuna because that's all I had that I thought of giving him. Luckily, he's not like a dog that is sensitive to food. Like, he can just eat everything and he's totally fine. And see? That's going to be his dinner tonight. He's already complaining. You hear it? I also cooked some rice for myself. Penjo, warte bitte. Ich bin noch gleich so weit. Okay, warte, Mäuschen, mein Schatz. Okay. Ja, I know you're hungry. Beten. Danke für das leckere Essen.
Like weed entice me. She my queen. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. She my queen. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. She my queen.
Normally, Penjo sleeps here next to me. Penjo? Hi, baby. How do you sleep? You're turning away from me? And tomorrow, wish me luck. Hopefully, get this thing done without paying too much. But maybe I can fix it myself, like as I always do. There you go. Good morning, guys. Yeah, the mechanic is just outside, already open. It's 9 o'clock. Gonna go there now and see if we can find a problem on the car. The car's finally fixed, guys. He changed the diesel filter. He said it was like the worst filter he has ever seen in his life. And after that, I was driving for like 3 minutes and the car had more energy, more power, the engine. I felt it was good again and it wasn't really blinking again. Finally, we can go shopping and buy some dog food and food. Because I didn't really eat. I had like some nuts because I had nothing in the car. So before we go to the grocery store, we're gonna treat Penjo with some dog food. And hopefully something against ticks, because we had the problem lately that he was bringing some ticks into the car, which is really not cool. I normally like to buy him like grain-free stuff. It was a bit more expensive. It's a lot of meat inside, and because we had that tick problem, I bought him this. It's for 6 months against like all the ticks. And I don't know if you remember from my other video when I wanted to start the car and I told you it takes like 10 seconds for it to start. After changing the diesel filter hey, listen up, right away. Yay! So happy. You'll see in Portugal that they have a lot of white houses because it gets so hot in summer. It's looking really cute with the really yellow and blue frames around it. I think it's really cute. Of course, I cannot take Penjo with me when we go grocery shopping because dogs are not allowed. I opened the window there. I opened the window here, so he should be fine. It's not that sunny today. Whenever I go shopping, I'm gonna grab my bag here and take it because I don't really necessarily want to buy extra more plastic bags. I don't know, it's the grocery store. Here we go. This is a little bit more of a smaller supermarket. The vegetable section is normally the section that I'm always in, like tomatoes, cucumber. Let's get broccoli. I like broccoli. The smaller supermarkets are normally a little bit more expensive. I normally buy a lot of vegetables, don't need to cool them. And of course fruits. Bananas! All in here. I always get like the biggest one, which is in this case 6 liter. Yes, I skipped the beer and I also skipped sodas. And mostly the meat and the fish as well, and cheese. That's mainly all the things that I don't buy unless I go grocery shopping at night, and when I really feel like cheese or meat or fish, then I buy it sometimes, but really rarely. Sometimes I get this when I'm hungry, like for a snack. Corn crackers. Oops, That's just me being clumsy as always. So I'm gonna normally get like this. I kind of feel like eating some bread. Although I still have to say I still prefer German bread. I don't know, German bread is so good and I miss it. And here in Portugal you will see this is codfish. It's called bacalhau. Back in the days it was a poor people food. They had no refrigerator and it was really hot. They salted and dried the fish so they can eat it. They still make a lot of dishes, and this is actually one thing that I think is perfect for like a van dish. You don't need a fridge and you can just cook it up, but you have to soak it in water for like a couple of days. I'm not gonna buy it now because it's too much effort. But yeah, I just wanted you to know that because it's a really special thing in Portugal to eat. This is my food so far. I'll just like a breakfast because I didn't really had breakfast yet. Maybe I just eat some this. It's the cheapest cheese I could find. Alright, it's really limited. But what I can buy, but I still have a lot of them in my car, are like tomato sauce, rice, pasta, everything that is canned. So everything in this section actually. These are all the things that I can buy really easily. I buy a lot of canned tomatoes, normally diced or whole ones, because it's really good. And not just to make pasta, but to make all kinds of dishes. And I like to buy couscous, I like to buy rice. I still have a lot of rice, pasta. Actually, I'm not that much of a pasta eater, but every now and then. And then I buy tuna. Tuna is good, or sardines. They're also really famous here in Portugal for their canned sardines, which you probably should try if you ever get the chance to be here. I'm just gonna take this little sardine with me. What else is there? Let me see. What do I get? I can get like peanut butter. Yeah, I feel like peanut butter. I'm gonna get peanut butter crunchy. I like it with crunch. Much of an option here. Normally I like to take those little packages but with like soy milk or coconut milk or almond milk, but they only have chocolate, so I'm not gonna buy anything here. And I'm also gonna buy some eggs. That's why I think it's so challenging to live in a van, to create still wonderful dishes. Although you can mostly only just use that match ingredients, especially if you don't have a fridge like me. I still look for the eggs. My favorite thing is coconut milk, but I still have some in my van. I'm just gonna take like those. But I don't want to buy too much because I go more often to the supermarket to buy stuff. Don't want to buy too much and they get old and soggy. Finally, you will see me that all the vegetables that are laying there unpacked, I will just not unpack them as well. They would just be loose. But yeah, as I said, I don't want to preach too much about the plastic because I'm not 100% plastic free, but it made me think more when I once was here in Portugal. And I know like we travel, but we normally travel to the beautiful places, to the beaches that are nice, to the mountains, to the cities. But then when you drive with a van, sometimes you get to see some things. And I was like on this lost beach and there was so much plastic left everywhere, and it made me really think, and I started to collect the plastic from the beach just because it made me feel bad. And I just wanted to say, just try to reduce it as much as you can. Just be aware. I'm gonna put all these things in there and in my parked here. I'm literally in this town where, oh no wait, how good. I'm gonna refill my water tank here in a bit. So when I come back, yeah, I just changed my clothes because it got so hot.
She my queen, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. She my queen, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. She my queen, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. She gon' pull on.
Guys, it's the second time I go to the grocery store because at the first time, you know, I wasn't so happy because they didn't have enough. So I definitely want to get the herbs for you today so we can garden a little bit. And look what I got. Looks so good. So I'm now here at the grocery store. It's a bit more modern. I want the herbs in a pot, so they're already there. I'm not sure if they have it. They seriously don't have any more herbs. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna find any. I Might just take like this and plant them on my own, right? I'm gonna take basil and parsley in case I don't find any more. One thing you need to know, in every supermarket you have a VC, at least in Portugal. You don't even want to know, I'm having a moment of silence because I've been literally on a run all day long and I still haven't found a spot to stay tonight. And the spot I want to stay is like 30 kilometers away because there's a surf spot and I want to surf so bad. So I'm drinking a cider right now. Just for these herbs. We're gonna drive now to the spot and then I'm gonna plant the herbs so we can finally finish this video. Alright guys, this is my sleep place for tonight. I came here because I can watch the surf and I got this beautiful poof. It's just perfect.
Can you put me on with the Nagarita? She stay on my dome, she gon' pull on me, pull like we.
All day was so exhausting just for this little herbal garden, but I think it's worth it. It looks beautiful. Alright, I'm pretty exhausted for today. I went to shopping place to shopping place and I got so many new things. And yeah, basically I showed you quite a bit of what I normally buy with food for the van. Although there are still some more things that I probably could add, maybe in the next video. So I'll see you soon. Bye!
She stay down the hall, or I call Regina. Keep your bonnet on and stay on for Lisa. She more Solange, no, she gon' pull on me, pull like weed, entice me. She my queen.